welcome to another class of watercolor with Sunil Kalbandi. If you're new, thank you for joining in. I'm going to do a simple watercolor landscape. So I generally pick landscape is because it's a little more quicker. We can do it in less than half an hour. That's at least the whole idea. So we can do it less than 30 minutes. You can see what I'm trying to do. I will go through what's in my head, and then we can try to, I don't know what I'm talking. Let me repeat again. So the whole painting, I'm going to try to do it in 4 steps. Step 1, the drawing. The first wash, that's the step 2. Middle tones, that's a step 3, and the highlights. So in watercolor landscapes and other things, it's going to be quite a little more similar. We'll see how it goes. The drawing, again, it is aimed at beginners. So I'm going to do a simple drawing. You don't need a lot of drawing skills for it, but I'm going to still try to do that one. So that one is my horizon, slightly centered, because I want to have a little bit of reflection. That's your water, that's your land. A thin strip of meadow. I'm going to put in a tree, and maybe a house over here. Okay, so very simple. Okay, again, these paintings are easy paintings for less than 20 to 30 minutes. Okay, I'm just using a medium size mop. I'm going to put in a little bit of lavender. So lavender goes here. It's got a little bit of red in the brush, that's okay. And I'm going to just try to keep the white of the roof. I'm just going to come in, make it a little more heavier. Clean the brush. And a little more. Just picking up whatever colors in the palette. Light green tone, so that there's a little more lavender. You can see there's 2 tones in the sky. Okay, and I'm going to just continue with the same color. Keep in mind this is just a first wash. Continue. Am I recording? Yes, I'm recording. I have done lots of videos where I haven't recorded, and I've been talking like a parrot. Okay, very simple. Okay, that's your first simple wash. There's a little bit of lavender, a little bit of green, light green left over. It has a hint of green, but it's a very subtle buff titanium, or an off-white. Let me call that as an off-white. Let me quickly dry. While it's wet, I might introduce a little more lavender here. Paper, this is 1/8 size, so it's very simple setup. I put in some masking tape. I've got a little bit of plyboard, and then we can go how it's working. So also, I just want to make sure the focus is sharp, because I've done a couple of videos where the focus was not up to the scratch. So let me just check. Okay. Okay. I think it is focused. Let's see. Okay. Now I'm just picking up an acrylic brush, a little rough. It's nice to get some rough surface. I'm putting in some very green, some sap green, and some burnt sienna. Okay. And a little bit of yellow. So let's assume the light is from this side. So I'm coming in, adding in some lightest color. Lightest color, and then we go second tone, making it a little more darker and a lot more dark. So I'm just adding in some a lot more dark, and I'm coming in with some shadows. I'm just using gray. That's your highlight tree, or the main tree. Couple more branches, coming in, adding in some fresh green, a little more yellow, it's just after some clean green. Okay, simple. Maybe a couple of darker tones here. Couple of dry brush strokes just to give a little more volume to the tree. Okay. Continuing with that, I'm going to come in, couple of meadow, and once it gets a little dry, I will come in and add some darker tones. Right now I'm just happy with the meadows. Okay, maybe a couple of places, some bank, river bank. I'll come and add the shadows in a second. Okay, while that is going on, we need reflection. There's a little bit of reflection here, and mainly the reflection over here. So a little more darker tones. Couple of reflection here. I'll come back and beef up. Make it a little more dark, the reflection as well. Okay. And now let me switch to a smaller brush. I'm picking up some gray, and I'm picking up some burnt sienna, and adding some shadows. Couple of places. Some shadows in the meadow. Okay, and now let's just add a little bit of color to the house. And some I will come in, add some trees behind the shed just to make it look pop up a little bit. I'll just use the same brush. little more darker, some shadows, and some shadows over here as well. Okay, some shadows. There's some reflection of the house. Maybe I'll add a couple of red shadows. Now let's just treat this one a little more. Maybe I'll add a couple of lily pads. Maybe there's some stuff going on here. A couple of shadows. And a couple of maybe flowers. Just a little bit of hint of color. I'll add a couple of stems. Okay, and that's a simple sketch. I'm going to just quickly sign.